What's up, good people? How you doing? Welcome back to Stock Up with Larry Jones. I am filming this just before the Tesla earnings. I will be recording it live and then airing it to you afterwards. Just wanted to let you know what's going on. We're going to be into these earnings. Of course, Tesla's running up until the earnings. And I'm just going to chop this one up, give you guys the facts as they come in, and then we'll be out, all right? Make sure you hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell as I will continue to bring the best that I have for you to help you in your trading and investing journey. So let's see what's going on with Tesla.
Tesla numbers for us, Phil.
Hey, Scott, we've got a beat on the top and the bottom line from Tesla, but it's the numbers within the numbers, and we're going to talk about that with automotive gross margins in just a little bit. First of all, on the top and the bottom line, they earn $1.19 a share, better than the expectation of $1.13. Revenue coming in at $24.32 billion. The street was expecting $24.15 billion. So there's your beat on the top and the bottom line. But the automotive gross margins, excluding zero-emission vehicle credits, was expected to come in at 26.2%, came in at 24.3%. So considerably lower than many people were expecting, which raises the question, how much of this is because of the price cuts, cutting into margins in China? Is there another issue that potentially is weighing on the gross margins? But again, coming in at 24.3%, which is lower than what most were expecting. Most had it at 26.2, 26.3%. Remember, it was 26.8% in the third quarter and over 29% in the fourth quarter of last year. So that shows you the margin compression that is taking place there. Scott, we'll send it back to you.
Yeah, Phil, and I know I'll hear from you again shortly.
So you guys heard that. The question is, can they maintain margins, right? So there's a price war going on. As you know, Tesla has been slashing prices to get more models out there. But like I forestated in an earlier video, what about the margins? And so this is a test of, is it working or not? So after hours, Tesla's doing well. Let's see here. Well, it's back to flat now. It was green. Now it's back to flat. But the true test is tomorrow. Where will Tesla be tomorrow? Because all of this information, when these earnings come out, it takes time for the market to dissect everything and just, make sense of it all, right? And so that's what I wanted to come to you guys a little later after closing bell, because Tesla reported after closing bell. All right, let's move to what's next. So we could see here, now this is at the time, shortly after closing bell, we could see that Tesla is up after hours. Actually, it's pretty flat, okay? We're not up a full percentage. So as we could see, Tesla actually before opening bell and after opening bell is pretty flat, all right? Remember, this is www.yahoofinance.com, all right? This is free information. So now let's see what happens to the report. Let's read the report we just heard, all right? I want to bring you guys that are new to using your free tools. As you can see, this was 9 minutes ago. That's important, right? Let's click here and let's go right to the report. See, Tesla's earnings. EV Giant reports Q4 revenue and profit beats Cybertruck to begin production later this year. The Cybertruck is supposed to be very, really a groundbreaking move for Tesla. All right, let me blow this up just a tad. Okay, and one more. There we go. Okay. Get some of that junk out of the way. All right, let's read here. Let's look at this. Q4 revenue, $24.32 billion versus $24.07 billion estimate. All right. So as we can see, we have a beat here on Q4 revenue, right? So that's why it didn't tank, right? That's why it's doing good. Q4 adjusted earnings per share, EPS, 119 versus 112. We did good there. That revenue represents another record high for Tesla, up over $2 billion, all right? Up over $2 billion sequentially from Q3 and nearly $7 billion from a year ago. So Tesla continues to defy gravity for now. All right. On the probability end, Tesla is reporting adjusted net income of 4.1 billion, nearly 400 million more than Q3 and over 1.3 billion more than a year ago. All right. So this is what I'm really keeping my eye on, which is gross margins. So it doesn't matter how much he lowers prices if he's making less, right? So we got to look at the margins. But so check this out. Gross margins came in at 23.8%, and 25.4 was estimated. All right, estimated, right? So our gross margins came in a little light, with automotive gross margins hitting 25.9, as opposed to 28.4 estimate, while Tesla instituted a number of price cuts in the U.S., China for the second time, of course, and then Europe markets. Those cuts did not happen until Q1 of this year. So to keep everything in perspective, right? And then we talk about deliveries of the Cybertruck. Tesla kept its long-term delivery target of 50%. This is called a compound annual growth rate. See here, compound annual growth rate. Despite deliveries missing the mark in the recent quarters, Tesla also said its reports that the Cybertruck is on track to begin production later this year and that its next generation platform is under development. All right. So we see everything that's going on. If this is all confusing, you can go back, rewind this, and listen to the report by CNBC. So we see what's happening with Tesla. We have some beats, but the margins is what I'm looking at, all right? And so how long can they keep this up? The good thing about Tesla is forward guidance. Now, I know some of you may think I'm a Tesla bear. I'm actually a Tesla bull. I just want to get it at the best price. So now I got to show you guys something that's really funny. What we're doing on time here, we're doing good. Let me show you guys something. Look at this, right? Let's see here. Why won't that come up? All right, come on up. Come on up. Okay, well, wanted to show you guys, but now, of course, it's not. There we go. Sorry about that. So, look, somebody said this yesterday, 10 years after, I still believe Tesla will fall under 100. Meanwhile, Tesla's $1,000 a share. Ha, ha, ha. All right, that was funny. So here's what I did. I just want to share with you guys. As you guys know, 2 days ago, I did a Tesla call. And as you could see, I was in and out one day. I did a Tesla call and I made $5,200, right? You could see how much I was up, 48% on this Tesla call, right? And Larry, why are you sharing this with us? Because I did a typical buy the rumor, sell the news. This could have came out negative, or Tesla still could be negative tomorrow. Could be positive, could be negative. This was a way for me to short-term trade in a micro environment, meaning I thought that the market was going to be mostly positive this week, like I told you guys at the beginning of the week, but it's short-term, right? But the macro environment is still negative to me. So now I can make money with Tesla without fully being in Tesla. Now I have an extra $5,000 to invest in Tesla with zero risk, okay? So if it comes back down. Meanwhile, I'm going to say this on every video, I'm a DCAing in Tesla with small amounts, right? So let's keep everything in perspective. So I am investing in Tesla, but I'm just not buying big chunks right now because I believe not just Tesla, I believe the overall market will have some downward pressure. So let's go to another stock that I talked about a few days ago. Ticker symbol TCOM. Now, I talked about that before I entered into a play, and I entered into an option play. Let's look at it. As you could see, it's up 36% in the last 2 days, and I'm up a nice $1,000. Now, this is an option play. Why did you bring this up? Because I like to find stock. Those of you that's been following me for a while, I like to find plays that no one else is talking about. All right, not just the hot, easy stock. I like to bring a new stock to the family. Now, it is a Chinese company. They deal with travel. I believe it's airlines, car rentals, hotels, that type of deal. And that's what this company is. Ticker symbol T as in Tom, C as in come on, O as in on, and M as in man, right? And the reason why I got into this play, I almost said I got into this play is because China just reopened, right? China is 4 times the size of America. And what else happened? They're in their Lunar New Year's, which is a national holiday in China. So you have all of these people that want to travel. Larry, why do you think they're going to travel? Because they've been locked down for 2 years, right? And so I am a momentum psychology fundamental trader. And this is how I make money. And so I did an option play, but I also bought the stock, right? I also bought the stock, just like I did GE Healthcare. I bought the stock at 125 shares and I did an option play. And as you guys know, I made a lot of money, but I missed a lot of money, right? So I cashed out $6,300. Had I stayed in, it would have been, I keep saying this, it would have been like $40,000 had I stayed in there. But let me say this in closing. For those of you that are into options, that time and decay will kill you. You can't do what I just did and looked at what I lost. Look at your book of disciplines and just scratch it off. Just say, yay, I won, and move on to the next one. All right. And just remember, if you're down in a stock or a company or in a play or in an option, you don't have to make your money back up in that same play. Sometimes it's better to abandon that play and put your money into something that's ascending rather than keep it into something that's descending. Okay? So don't be monotunnel. Don't have a tunnel vision, should I say. All right? So that's all I wanted to say. Listen, today still is Webull Wednesday. So the top link below will be Webull. That's where I do my crypto swing trading. They have 12 free stock, deposit $100. And that's where I do all my options because I like their option chain better than anybody. It's well laid out and easy to understand. So for those of you that are looking for somewhere to do options, to set it and forget it, do fractional shares, that's the platform for you. All right, good people? Let me know if this helped you any. And let's see what tomorrow's going to bring. All right? Live, love, laugh, learn, and earn. Love you guys. See you tomorrow afternoon, rather. Peace.